If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
People. The masked guys were gone before I could get rid of them, but I won't let them through this time. Uh-oh, I thought it would make you happy. Some strange people forced this guy to wear a mask and now he's become lifeless. He keeps repeating things I don't understand. Hey, you get a grip. No! I'm sorry. No matter what I say, he just repeats the same thing. The mask won't come off, so what can I do? They go wild and calm down erratically. If we can't communicate with them, what are we supposed to do? A lot of them got masked. Come on, someone say something. Sorry. Oh, someone was close to putting one on me. If they had, I would have lost my identity by now. But both the people who brought in the masks and the citizens who were made to wear them look like pathetic puppets. I think we better look better when we were still slaves just a year ago. Seriously, what the hell? No better than slaves, huh? We can't allow any more creepy masks into our city. I'm glad the chickens are safe, but what happened to those masked people? She really likes those chickens. She's so cute. Oh. I thought this look would go mighty fine with one of those masks, too. But after seeing what happened, I'm really glad I didn't do it. What the hell? You're gonna put it on willingly? Weird. They were giving out cool masks outside just now. I want to wear one, too. Can I please go? Stop being silly. Just stay quiet inside. Maybe don't just call him silly. Maybe tell him that why he can't wear it. Like, look what it turned those people into. Ah. I can't do anything to get this mask off those people they were forced on. But once they're off, I'm sure they'll be hungry. I'll make a bunch of donuts to feed them. More trouble is brewing, but do whatever you think needs doing. And I don't mean what everyone wants you to do. I mean what you decide is best. Thank you, Doc. God, there's like 3 entrances to this place. Some of the masked residents suddenly started acting violently. They calmed down now, but if it's really because of those masks, then I'll make the guy who brought him in pay for it. In the name of the Crimson Crows, I won't let Cal Basil bring any more masks into our midst, so they know of the name. It's gonna be okay, right? The Crimson Crows will take care of it, won't they? Yeah. I was trying to figure out what I can do, but it seems like that's pointless. I feel like we're being tested. Let's go see if there's anything we can do to help. There you go. They're looking for ways to help. What the hell is going on? Yeah, that's a good reaction to this. Oh, I didn't even try to go to Pelagian yet. Oh my god, do you think they're okay? Maybe not. Ah.
Huh? I think someone's calling it.
Apparently those mass incidents are happening everywhere. The Crimson Crows are all mobilized to deal with them.
For us.
So you want me to gather those masked guys and keep an eye on them? Thanks, that'll help a lot. A few members of the Crimson Crows are masked as well, and we're short-handed.
Could have something they need from us.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good when the Crimson Crows also get masked. Do you have your ring law? Don't lose it anymore, okay? I doubt you do something like that again, but still. My friend was masked by one of those guys. What am I supposed to do? Think of what Zephyr will do if you don't take care of it. He'll come to you in a dream, and bam! He did do that, actually. We'll come back for Alphen's quest. I just want to make sure there's no one else that needs to talk. It might not be the right time to say this, but don't those masks look familiar? I was thinking the same thing. Where have I seen them? Alphen! The Iron Mask! That's strange that she made masks. Does she know about Alphen's past? Nazamil? I don't think she does. Hello. Come on, just a little. Not gonna happen. Everyone's in the same boat. Fine, lousy cheapsake. What did you just say after all we've done for you? Cut it out. What's going on here? Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. Let's ask the Blazing Sword, shall we? Suits me just fine. I'm not gonna complain about whatever the Blazing Sword decides. Uh-oh. Now wait a sec. The kid is trying to get materials to repair his house, but there's a waiting list. Come on, I don't need much. I've worked to the bone and just want a place to sleep after a hard day's work. What's wrong with that? You think you're the only one? Materials are distributed after performing thorough investigations into necessity. We can't make exceptions for everyone. Well, I suppose that's true, but... Damn right it is. See, the blazing sword's on my side. No, all I'm saying is... Then give me some that are going to Moscow. That shouldn't be a problem, right? What? Moscow? The materials meant for the Renans? I suppose there may be some flexibility there. Whoa! That's rude. Don't do that. They put us through hell for so long, they can hardly complain if we do them what they did to us. Now, wait just a minute. What, you have a problem with that? You, the one who pummeled the Renans? Yeah, just wave that sword of yours around and they'll fall in line. I only wanted to end their tyranny. I'm not out for revenge. What? That's what you say, but... I know how you feel, but with that kind of thinking, and the fighting will never end. You've got to understand, we can't inflict the same pain you suffered onto others. I've got no intention of disobeying you. Yeah, it's not like we can stand up to the Renans without you anyway. That's not what I'm saying. Some people still don't know.
I'm not getting through. It's not about what the blazing sword says.
You didn't drop Zephyr's name.
I can't play that card forever. I do understand how both of them feel. It's just that...
It's important to explain yourself using your own words. But it's just as important to rest when you need to. Let's call it a day.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, we actually have to rest. Okay. We'll do it.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Huh. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's safe here, right? It's noisy outside. Something going on? Hello. You look thoroughly beat. Care to take a rest? Yes. What's happening? Oh god.
What's this?
Why am I here?
Look at you.
Volron.
It's you!
What?
Weak as always. You make me sick.
No, you're gonna make me play as Alphen?
Volron. But you're dead!
Is he though?
Oh? Then how am I here before you now? It's a dream. I'm just dreaming. Is that what you think? Allow me to enlighten you. I know the truth of this world. Friendship, trust, all that you believe in is fragile and fleeting. Stop. Those you seek to save are selfish and uncaring. You know it to be true. The only way to unify them... Stop! ...is through fear.
He's so hot still. 100!
Losing your temper because it's the truth. You really are a pathetic bastard, aren't you? Enough! Rising Wyvern!
Why is he 100?
I will show you true power!
Bro, can I heal? Oh my god.
There! You bleed and fight, coward!
I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed!
Unleash lightning!
Cool.
Out of my
Awesome. Awesome!
I'm gonna need more of that medicine. The only thing that can unite the feeble maggots of this world is domination by force. Bind them with chains of fear and drag them to heel at your will. Dominate them, trample them, and make them crawl on the ground. Stop! Not like you! You're mine! You're mine! Sonic thrust!
God, I'm just so bad at Alphen.
Here I go! Flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Oh, this is cool.
There go you! Hold nothing back! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Sonic thrust! Swallow blade! Destruction! I'll burn it all! Nothing more than an endless stream of beings. Flaming pillar! Fire! Be satisfied. They're loyal when you have something to give, then turn their backs after. They are not.
He's talking, I'm just like, brother, I'm in a fucking scene.
The only mercy that can be granted to them is the guidance of the strong. I'm not interested in your reasons.
What's he doing again? I think I remember this fight a little bit.
I am the proof of it. All others shall be banished. Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Like you did, yes. The flame burned down all who opposed you until only ashes remain. It's already in your hands. All you have to do is use it. No, you're wrong. I must
What is happening now? Woo!
Take this! Double demon distance! I shall erase everything! Take this! Slash! I'll destroy you! Die!
It's not so bad.
I'm not done! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Know your place!
Know your place.
What's the matter? No words to disagree? Are you so afraid to admit the truth? That power and fear will always win over faith and honor? Or will it take the pain of the whip to open your eyes? Maybe. It's true that I don't know the pain of the whip. I couldn't feel pain when they struck me after all. And I understand what you're saying. People can be selfish. That much I can't deny. They hide their true intentions to get what they want. I've seen it countless times. Even so, I choose a path free of oppression. So a refusal, then. At the very least, you have no choice but to use force if you wish to destroy me. Do I? Maybe you can be defeated with force. But that would make me no better than you. If you utilize fear to rise above others, you'll only live in fear of when you yourself will fall. It's another form of oppression. You aren't Volron. You're a shadow born from my doubts. Even if that's true, I still have the power to engulf you in darkness. What will you do if not destroy me? If you were born from me, then that means you're a part of me. I'll accept that and keep on living.
Whoa.
Taking the weak route, are we? Go on then. But stay vigilant, or the night may come when this shadow consumes you. I'm used to your threats, but I'll heed your warning all the same.
That was pretty cool though, seeing Volron again.
Good morning. Didn't get enough sleep?
No, it's not that.
Then what?
I think I had a strange dream.
Oh? About what?
I don't remember exactly, but
You
I
don't
think it was
remember it?
important.
Well, whatever it was. You seem less tired than you were yesterday.
Now that you mention it, I do feel like a load has been lifted.
Good. Now let's get moving. We still have a lot to do.
Yeah,
Aww,
I'm not giving up.
the friends. No, I will be your shadow. I was wondering why it was called that. We're gonna get cutscene as well. No? Burning essence.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Ah. One's own master.
What are you looking at?
I'm not sure. The world in front of me, I guess. Nothing has really changed, but somehow it feels like I'm looking at something new. Even the stars are brighter. It's
Aw.
like a wall that was always there is gone now. It's hard to describe.
Maybe your breakthrough has let you see things differently.
You think so? Yeah, you might be right. Maybe I was scared.
That people would be disappointed in you?
Yes. But then I was thinking, do you remember the last thing Volron said to me?
If you choose to walk that path, you choose that path. You choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. I remember.
If I kept trying to play the hero everyone wanted me to be, I may have ended up just like he said. Of course, I know this won't solve all my problems. I'm sure there will still be times when I face betrayal or despair. But I can accept that if it's the result of my own choices. As long as I make my own decisions, I will be the master of my own fate. It's strange how a simple change in one's mindset can make such a big difference. It's not like I'm doing anything differently.
You freed yourself. It's been a while, but you finally look like yourself again, Alphen.
Thanks. Thank you, Shion.
Oh, they look like they're holding hands. He's freed himself. That's nice. I'm glad Alphen got out of the mindset of changing one's outlook does change a lot, even if it doesn't look like so on the outside. Is it Avakir and Faria? For Dohalim?
We finally made it.
No. Who's this? Oh, it just... Okay, I didn't even...
Is that so?
So Avakir isn't here? He's one of my friends you asked to look after things in your absence, isn't he? He's one of the friends you asked to look after things in your absence, isn't he? He must be at work. He's the type who feels guilty when he has too much free time. Lord Dohalim? And you are? My name is Lintigar. Avakir left me in charge in his stead. I see. I appreciate your help. Avakar will be away for some time. If you need something, I will assist in any way I can. No, I just came to see Avakir. I'll come back again later. As you wish, I shall alert you as soon as he returns. Yes? There is a magnificent statue in Saxleo Temple before you depart. You simply must see it. What was that about? He brought up the statue out of nowhere. Mind if we make a quick stop? Ooh, what's happening? For old ties.
A statue in Saxleo Temple? I have no recollection of any such thing being there.
Maybe someone put it there recently?
Who besides Dohalim would do that, though?
Hello. Renan wished to befriend Dahnans flew off to the first level, but what did they expect to do there? I heard there was a commotion. Don't tell me it was to help the Dahnans. As if the people with barely any astral energy can be of help. Wow, y'all need to stop being rude. Are there masked people here as well? I need to make sure. Seems like the Renans are fine. Oh. A group of strange masks appeared in the Dahnan levels below. There's no time for cleaning. Will we be okay without Lord Dohalim around? I'm scared. Of course it's on the Dahnan level. I mean, they are at the entrance, so that makes sense. The guy who was here said the Dahnan residential areas and more of an uproar then went dashing off. I didn't have any such courage. It's vexing to think that even now they were afraid of running stuck in the old way of thinking. Seems like there was a conflict on the first level. I can't leave my post, so I'm awaiting further updates. Shouldn't we request orders from Lord Dohalim? Hey, are you listening? Let's look what happened on the first level then. Oh, poem of aspiration.
Dohalim, I've been thinking about how you've been bringing together the refugees from Lenegis all by yourself. It's incredible.
Right? It sounds like you've got a lot to deal with, but I never hear you complaining. Way to go, man!
Each thoroughfare is a river. The aimless wanderers its flotsam. The rapids become deafening in their ceaseless roar.
What are you talking about? Is there A dangerous river in Pelesian or something?
No, that was Dohalim's somewhat idiosyncratic way of complaining.
Idiosyncratic.
Which part? The deafening rapids represent the troubled voices of the people here. He has to listen to their woes every single day, so I suppose he must get tired after a while.
Okay. Though, to be honest, even with it explained, I'm still not sure I really get it.
My hand extended to carry any burden, receiving but pebbles.
He wants to help them solve their problems, so he listens to their concerns, but they only ever bring him small, trivial matters.
How did you get all of that?
Suspended outside your window, sunlight caught on sodden shadows. 'Tis no cause for shame.
Wow, it sounds so mysterious. What's this one about, Kisara?
In this case, the sodden shadows would be laundry. One of the Renans must have complained about wet clothing that some Dahnan hung out to dry. He's expressing the frustration he feels at having to listen to such petty grievances all the time.
Yes, your inferences are correct. As a man in my position, I find it difficult to speak my mind. Looking back, my achievements in Menancia truly would have been impossible were it not for your assistance. I find I am quite inadequate on my own.
Dohalim, you're a hard worker. You should be proud of that. I'd be glad to lend an ear to your complaints anytime.
Great courage is needed to travel the long road ahead. You, as ever, are my courage.
Dohalim? Yes. Let's continue to travel it together.
I don't think I need that one explained to me.
I still don't get it.
Oh, they're so cute though. You heard about the masked group, right? There's no way those masks are good for them. We'll investigate in more detail and provide treatment to the people who are masked. You all be careful too. Thanks, Tilsa. Are there masked people here? The city's reconstruction is progressing. I was able to open my own store. Now my booming dolls are going to sell like hotcakes. Huh? You think I need to make people more familiar with boomies first? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, here's some masked person. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'll do my job properly. Just come back to your senses. I was attacked by someone wearing a mask earlier, but a Renan saved me. A Renan? Saving my life? It's hard to believe. Seems like we're getting closer to the world described by that Dohalim guy. Nice. So some Renans did come down to help, I'm assuming? The masked people all seem to be following someone's orders. It feels like we're watching the old us. What the hell is happening? Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm sorry. Oh no. Are you okay? Why are you apologizing because of that mask? I'm here today because of you. Next time I want to be the one who brings you back to your senses. Okay, more people off on the entranceway. Ooh. Ooh. I dress like this to protect myself. I'm always getting saved by people and now it's happening again. I'm pathetic. What? Yo. Ow, I was chasing after those masked guys and sprained my ankle. I'm indebted to you, but why would a Renan like you help a Dahnan like me? Because someone I respect said no, because I want to live alongside you and your people. Yes! Alright, stay back. It's safer to keep some distance from the masked people. It's okay, I'm really strong. Kinda hard to believe that when my legs are shaking like this, huh? Bro. Look at this! Look at them! The silver swords and darklings protected us by letting themselves be masked in our place. Oh. Can we really protect the city on our own? I can use astral arts. Let's protect the city together. We may be different races, but we live in the same city. We have no choice but to cooperate at a time like this. That's what I think. I love this. I know it's against Nazamil's weird cult, but like I love this. I'm glad they're working together. Look at this. This is so cool. We need to get to the temple, which can only be seen from here, or accessed from here. Let's see if some people have things to say here. I hear that even a lot of Dahnans are interested in the concert. I had my doubts at first, but now I'm busy working to make the concert a reality. I hope the music creates a bridge between Dahnans and Renans. Even I'm getting excited about it. Yes! After all this is over, hopefully. There's some people over there. I guess let's run over. Did you hear about the intruders on the first level? Yeah, I heard a mass group forced citizens to wear masks. No idea what they're after, though. Mass intruders on the first level. Urgent check of other areas needed. I'll do it. You contact the other cities. If possible, we need to request backup. They are dealing with it themselves as well. They cannot send backup. I guess they can't, because Nazamil said don't use violence if possible. They won't be violent. So you just need to be vigilant that they won't get through. So the people guarding the lower levels got masks and now they're acting weird. But if you take off the mask, they go back to normal, right? If you can take the mask off, we don't know. We don't know what will happen if you take the mask off. Apparently there was a strangely dressed intruder on the lower level. I keep saying watch here, so no need to worry. Alright, to the temple. Something about the statue. Too bad we can't like fast travel directly into the temple. This is the place Lintigar mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't see any statue. My lord?
I see.
I thought you'd be here. You guys us here to meet in secret, didn't you? Yes, the truth is, Faria has been abducted.
What?
Excuse me? Abducted? Avakir has gone alone to rescue
How
her.
absurd.
Alone? The fool. What is he thinking? There's more. He forbade me from mentioning, but... What? Tell me all you know. Traces found at the scene suggest the culprits are Dahnan. Ugh. Surely you understand, if news of this were to spread in the city, things could get ugly. That's why Avakir went on his own. Knowing Avakir, he must have felt responsible to me and, Tarnagan. This is just the kind of thing he would do. Thank you for telling me about the situation. Kisara, I apologize, but we need intel for anything related to Dahnan's. Gain's the one to ask. Thank you. Oh my god. There's no way. Did they choose Faria for a reason? Or just because she was just convenient? Guess we'll find out. Something must be amiss for the Renan representative to come all this way. I'll get right to the point. A Renan has been abducted. Rumor has it the abductors are Dahnan. Do you know anything about it? It's no It is no small feat for one of us to lay hands on one of you. I know what you want to say, but there's no time. Please, if you know anything at all. Very well. But I hadn't heard anything myself. If you give me some time, though, I'll ask around. Thank you. In the meantime, we'll see if we can glean any information on our own. Oh, bro. Where do we need to go? First level? Let's go it. Let's do it. Oh, hi. Sorry. Excuse me. It's kind of silly seeing them there and then just traveling around. You.
Hey.
Excuse us, have you seen anyone suspicious recently? Anyone suspicious? I sure have. The upper floors are full of them. I see, but it's not as if they're actually done anything, have they?
That ain't funny.
Not in the last year, but have you forgotten what they did before that? No telling what they might get up to in the future. And don't even get me started about all the folks in the other regions. He looks fucked up. He looks very tired. Sending all the Renans to the city only caring about their own damn safety. And just what are we supposed to do if all these Renans that they've gathered here start an uprising? What then? I'm sure steps have been taken to prevent that.
I think you're lying.
I certainly hope so. Man, cool, dude. He might be
People here
suspicious.
must have a lot of anxiety and frustration.
I can't blame them for that, but it is still a difficult issue.
Where's the other one? Hello. Lord Dohalim, when did you return? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary of late? It's not exactly that recent, but more and more people have been voicing grievances. Grievances with the current situation, how Renans must rely on Dahnans for survival.
Sure.
Yes, quite a few are wondering if we can't at least have the city to ourselves. Some say it would be easy for your lordship to grant that with but a single command. Enough. The era of one-sided rule by the Renans is over, but that does not mean we will be ruled by the Dahnans either. I understand, of course, but not everyone can accept that. Uh-oh. Nothing about Faria, though.
Seems a lot of the Renans still have high expectations for you as the last remaining lord.
It's been like this since the convergence. But living up to others' expectations is something I'm sure you can relate to.
Yeah, deeply.
Okay, do we return back to... Oh, no, it's level 1 again. Okay. I was just there! Yep, excuse me guys, hello. Oh. Hey, I know you. You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you? Did you come to drive out all these Renans? No, doesn't look like it. You wouldn't be with the Renan Lord if that were the case. I'm gathering intel. Have you noticed anything odd recently? Seen anyone acting weird? Heard any rumors? Anything at all? Come to think of it, I don't know if he was up to no good or nothing, but I did see an odd-looking fella. A Dahnan?
Sure.
That's right. There's lots of folks from all these parts around here, but even so, he stood out like a sore thumb. He was weird and kind of awkward, you know? Who could it be? Who could it have been? If that's one of the people who abducted Faria, what could their end goal be? It doesn't matter. Right now, we need to find out where they took her. Calm down. I know you're worried, but you're not acting like yourself. You're right. My concern has overcome my manners. Some time has passed. I think we should check in with Gain. He may have learned something. Good idea. Yikes.
Dohalim sure seems on edge.
He's more worried than he lets on. We have to do what we can for him.
You don't have to tell me. Kidnapping is absolutely vile.
Agreed. I don't think this is the time for cleaning. What should I do? So you're willing to do something besides cleaning? Let's work together to tune the people who were masked. She's like, finally, something. Something other than cleaning with this woman. Oh, do you have any leads? I may have something that'll interest you. I can't say it's good news, though. Late in the night, some men were spotted transporting a large package out of town. It was dark and the witness didn't get a good look at the men, but they say the package was big enough to fit a person inside. The witness says the men were muttering something about the woods. Shinefall Woods would be closest. Right. We should investigate. We finally have a lead. I also hope to avoid any unnecessary conflicts. I pray for a speedy solution to your problem. If they hurt Faria, there's going to be way worse. There's going to be some repercussions, even without hurting her, honestly. Thank you for your help.
Why would anyone be after Faria?
Maybe because she's important to Dohalim? It can't be a coincidence, right?
We'll know once we apprehend the culprits. Come on.
I'm glad they're showing Dahnan's being cruel as well, because it is a two-sided thing now. Obviously, the Renans subjugated them for years. For decades, or even more than that. I don't know the number.
In these woods.
I sure hope she's okay.
But both sides have problems with it.
Look, someone's there.
Is that?
Avakir? It is. Heal him. 101? Jesus. He had a lot of injuries.
Doe, what are you doing here?
I should ask you the same thing. Have you gone mad? Running off on your own?
I wanted to avoid causing any trouble while you were away. Sorry.
Were the kidnappers the ones who hurt you?
Yeah, I tried to get Faria back, but I was too weak. I'm not as good as you.
Is she still alive then?
There's no doubt about that. Doe, listen, the culprits...
I know. Avakir, you head back to Pelegion. Kisara, you're with me.
What was that just now?
What, him
It's
taking
rare to
charge?
see Dohalim like this.
Yeah. His silence speaks volumes.
No time to dally. We need to act quickly.
I'm glad
Down there, we could just
I made it in
teleport.
time.
I wish I could use healing arts.
I wonder why she can't. Alright, let's just teleport.
We should be able to cook here.
I think the
You!
animal's back at the
Faria, are you all right?
Doe, is that you?
Lord Dohalim, what are you doing here?
What do you think?
Lord?
That's enough.
Doe, be careful!
You would go so far as to disguise yourself as the very people you hate.
What? They're Renans?
So you know, I'd expect no less from the great Lord Dohalim.
Bro.
The abductors are Renans?
They slipped away with Faria and defeated Avakir when he gave pursuit.
Yeah.
Though those two are not warriors, overcoming them would be no easy task for a Dahnan. They were attempting to frame Dahnans for the crime. My guess is they were trying to make me hate Dahnans as they do.
Yikes. Okay, maybe I take back what I said earlier. It's Renan's being shady again.
Precisely. But that's only because you won't do your damn job as our lord. Ever since we lost Lennicus, we've been living like prisoners.
Hardly. You hardly been living like prisoners.
Yet you only preach reconciliation, neglecting your duty as our guardian.
How could you be so selfish?
I am still a guardian of the Renans, but that does not mean continuing our rule.
It's just our luck you'd come back on the very day we execute our plan. We may have failed, but there are others who see you as weak. You had better watch your back.
Doe.
You succeeded at one thing. Your intent was to anger me. However, the focus of my anger is you. Any that harm my friends will be punished.
Dohalim, don't!
Damn.
If you give in to your anger, you will be no better than our enemies. Please, stand down.
You're right. His fate must not be decided by personal feelings. We will deliver him to Pelegion to face due process. Thank you, Kisara. You prevented me from making a grave mistake.
That's my job, after all.
Faria, what do you got to say?
The criminals have been turned over to the authorities.
Thank you, Kisara. That should be the end of the ordeal.
After all that, I just caused more trouble for you.
I'm glad the two of you are safe. That's all I can ask for.
Still, I have a feeling there's more trouble to come. There are still plenty of Renans and Dahnans who are unhappy with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control.
I'm counting on you. That reminds me, Avakir. I only learned of the kidnapping because Lentigar was concerned for your safety. You should learn to rely more on those around you.
Oh, look at Kisara's love-struck face.
Yes, you're right. I'll be sure to thank him.
We should let Ganya know the problem's been resolved, too.
Ganya.
Let's go, Kisara.
Doe,
Yes?
thank you. And... Take care of yourself.
I appreciate
Oh.
the sentiment.
Does she see their blooming, budding romance?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I too will endeavor with Avakir to improve relations between Renans and Dahnans in Pelegion. Dohalim, please do your best as well. There are Renans and Dahnans alike who are unsatisfied with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control. Yeah, it's just a work in progress. That's what this is.
culprits were Renans disguised as Dahnans?
Their intent was to turn Dohalim against the Dahnan people.
As a Renan, I apologize. Dahnans were being framed.
Ganya, please know Dohalim would never...
You're quite the conscientious one, aren't you? You could have kept quiet about the truth, and none would have been the wiser. And that's despite the fact that you were the target of this plot.
I believe telling you was a necessity.
I agree. In fact, I feel the urge to let my fellow Dahnans know just how honorable you are.
Ganya...
I hope this relationship continues, takes root, and endures long after we are gone.
On my name, Dohalim Ilkaris. I vow to do all that I can to that end.
Individual growth! We did them all! Let's go!
Are you thinking about your friend, Faria?
I've ended up putting her through another ordeal. Avakir as well. They've been made to suffer just for knowing me. And it's likely this will not be the last time either.
It's not your fault. Your position means Dahnans and Renans alike are going to look at you with their own individual prejudices.
Yep.
One side expecting the best, while the other assumes the worst. Much like what Alphen has experienced.
I understand. No. Understanding is not enough. I should have expected something like this to happen. Whether it was to a friend of mine, or someone else, it was my responsibility. And it's my fault for not being prepared. I'm going to instruct them to reinforce security. Of course, we'll have to do so carefully so as not to incite the old guard. Did you think I would blame myself more?
No. You're no longer your old self.
I don't plan on going back. Besides, the situation wasn't all bad either. Avakir had a colleague who cared about him, and was willing to step forward. The situation is changing, slowly but surely. If things continue this way, it may someday lead to that utopia you spoke of. One where all people are treated equal. Though, I do not know how old I'll be by the time I see such a world.
No matter the age, you won't be seeing it alone.
That's true.
Stop, y'all are so cute. What the heck? A group wearing masks appeared in the area where Dahnans live. We drove them off, but we still don't know who they are. They put our residents in danger. I can't allow that. I will catch them, just wait. They're so cute. Oh. Why do I land on the one they're not? That's a weird glitch, yeah? Alright, do we have any... I was gonna say, do we have any more side quests? It looks like we do. Where? In the first level? Okay. Alright, we have a side quest here. I don't think we have too many side quests to do anymore. I think there's only 40. And I think we're at 38. So, yeah, we're nearing the end of our side quest galore. Wait, where is it? It's on the other side. Okay. Our friends are in trouble. Isn't there something we can do? I was thinking of helping the people who were masked. I'm gonna see if there's anyone suspicious around. You guys. Yes, work together. There you go. Hello?
Why you?
Like hell, I paid my hard-earned cash for this. But we need the food. We're starving. Sounds like quite the dispute. Care to fill me in on the details? Oh, Lord Dohalim, the Dahnans are buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with false accusations. I'm simply buying the food that I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because this is the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you? I did have a family until they were slaughtered by you Renan scum. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There isn't enough food to go around, correct? In Pelagian, business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Dahnans and Renans. It is unfortunate for you, but that means first come, first served. This man has the right to purchase the food. That can't be! You don't understand. My father is ill. He needs nutrition in order to recover. Oh, really now? How do we know you're not lying just so you can get more for yourself? Both of you need to stop making accusations. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Pelagian. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there will be no long-term solution. Why don't we try negotiating with the merchants of Menancia? Vicent may have more surplus than the other nations. Perhaps we could act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with Vicent. Let's give it a shot. As you heard, we will go to the Vicent to negotiate. While we're there, we will procure some food for your father. Really? Thank you. We Renans are truly blessed to have you as our guardian, Lord Dohalim. Figures you take the Renan side. No one's taking anyone's side. You still get your food. If it is not because she is a Renan, she is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I am merely a representative of Brita. It is not the position many assume that it is. Dohalim? I apologize, but we must make our leave. Okay. Are you okay, Dohalim? People misunderstand the position I hold, but that does not change the fact that I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so, then let's depart for Vicent.
Guardian of the Renans, huh? That's quite the title, Dohalim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renans. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
So, to Vicent?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Oh. What was that about a bunch of people in the city getting masks put on them? Right, we haven't been back here. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'll send it to my grandson. Oh, right. Let's look around real quick. No! Are you okay? Hang in there. Is this mask doing something bad? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Why are you apologizing? Pull yourself together. No! They got in here, too! You know how I said before that the city doesn't need a fishing pond? If you can catch a lot of fish without even trying, then maybe it would work after all. That would be really cutting edge. Really. How's the construction of the fishing pond going? If you're thinking of making this country a better place, I'll get behind that. We managed to drive off all the masked lunatics who made it into the city and went wild. Now we just need to tend to the Vicent residents who've been masked. The people in the city have helped Renans like us with every fiber of their being. Their mind is weakened. Is it the mask? We need a palace doctor. I'll go find one at the palace. Please tend to them while I'm gone. I'm sorry. Yo, I forgot about Vicent. I think we've been everywhere but here. So let's look around real quick before we continue with this quest. Dohalim pancakes. I want Dohalim pancakes. What? Didn't you already have some? I know they're good, but you'll get tired of them if you have them for every meal. True. I feel like the city is more riled up than normal. What could be going on? Who knows? Might be better to head home as soon as possible. Uh-oh. Yeah, probably. We haven't seen any children with the mask on. I wonder if that's intentional or... The Renans in the service corps drove off the masked intruders and guarded the citizens who had masks forced on them. Yeah, they were helping everyone regardless of race. Maybe I should start trying to be more accepting for a change. How did you immigrate here if you aren't accepting? Oh my god, right, the Gladys, Tasty Gladys donut. Citizens young and old can't get enough of our donuts. One bite's enough to get you hooked. Yeah, we have not been back here in a while. Looks like they opened a store at the end, so I can't take a day off now. Uh-oh. So, some discerning things are happening in the city. Should we close the inn in these times of emergency? The inn will be temporarily used as a shelter for refugees. We have to keep our doors open at a time like this. There you go. Yes. Help everyone you can. We'll run down here real quick.
Oh, fancy meeting you all here.
Magil, have you come to pray at the memorial?
Oh!
No, I'm here looking for Zare. Just when I thought she was back, she ran off again.
She's probably somewhere in town helping people connect with each other.
Yeah, she probably is. Everyone wants to spend time with her.
You're usually pretty busy yourself, aren't you? Why don't you stay and rest here for a bit?
Maybe I will. This place is so relaxing. I come here often.
You know, it seems like there are always people here around the memorial.
Yeah, we get people from all walks of life. From peddlers to Renan immigrants. Everyone comes here to pray.
People of all races and classes, paying their respects to the deceased. It really is a wonderful place.
Recently, I keep thinking of him. Of Miguel. Normally, I'm so busy with things, my mind doesn't have time to wander. But sometimes, I catch myself looking for him among the crowds. Then I remember he's gone and feel so lonely. And then I realize I'm here, in this place.
Lagiel.
I'm utterly hopeless. Even Zare is out there helping folks around town, but
That's not true. You've done so much, Lagiel. Don't be so hard on yourself. And I know how you feel. The loneliness. I feel it too when I think of him. It's painful.
I didn't know Miguel for long, but I can see that his ideals are still alive and well here in Menancia. I'm sure he's proud of both of you, and all that you've accomplished here together.
I'd like to think so. That both the two of us and Menancia are moving forward, little by little.
Yeah, you're right. And we can't stop yet. I'm not going to stop. Not until we've fully realized Miguel's dream.
I understand the loneliness too. I didn't know I was gonna get a cutscene like that. Did it show something over here that we would? Alright, let's keep looking around the city real quick. If you spot anyone wearing a mask in the city, keep your distance and alert the service corps. I wonder if people who were masked can go back to normal. I'm worried about them. You okay? Get a hold of yourself. Just leave it to the service corps. I assure you they can handle it. Don't worry. What? Don't hate me. Oh, forgive me. The people wearing masks act lifeless. I hope it isn't something serious. Is there anything we can do? We're Menancians, the people who live in this country. We don't mind working together. I appreciate the offer, but please see if you can find anyone else wearing a mask. Got it. I kind of want to run around a little bit more. Anyone else that want to talk? Kill children. Some people wearing masks were here a minute ago. They carried masks and tried to force one on me. Oh, it was scary, but I think the service corps captured them all and drove them out of town. Perfect. My eyes are peeled for any more masked individuals. The peace of the city is vital to all who inhabit it. Yeah, what happened? Anything over here? What was the deal with those masked people just now? The service corps brought us here. I hope nothing bad is going to happen. Those masked people were running amok earlier, but it's safe now, right? Should be. The people all had matching masks. Is that the latest fashion or something? Even if it is a trend, it was creepy. I don't want to wear that. Earlier, a bunch of masked people forced their way in, but we drove them out of town. It really reminded me that the effort of maintaining the peace is a necessary thing. What was those masked weirdos forcing their way into the city all of a sudden? Just what the heck were those masks they were trying to force on us? Apparently that old woman is using birds' wings to make a picture book. I thought she used them for pillows or something. I was shocked by the originality of the idea. Maybe I should take a page out of her book and make something too. Yes! You should. It was a failure on our part to allow those suspicious folks to intrude into our city, but this is no time for regrets. We'll do everything we can to make sure the damage doesn't spread any further. I'm looking out to make sure none of those masked people slip in from outside. Thank you. The masked intruders have been expelled from the city. We remain on high alert. You know, it's a good thing they're wearing this armor, because they also have helmets on. So it must be harder to get the mask on them, yeah? So that's a good thing. Anyone at the palace? I don't know if I want to search the whole palace. But maybe we'll just search out here real quick. The service corps will handle patrolling the city and guarding those who've been masked. Understood. The Department of Welfare will handle collecting information and preparing to receive the injured at the palace. Let's join forces to make it through this plight. Menancia hasn't got it together, but it's only because they have a good base for all those years, unlike other places. Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, maybe let's look up at the doors at least. There's some commotion in the city, but Otolina Palace is open as usual. However, the Service Corps and the Department for Welfare are very busy, so please understand that we cannot respond to urgent matters. The Service Corps and Department for Welfare will work together to deal with the disturbance. Please remain calm. It's very reassuring how Dahnans and Renans can cooperate without prejudice in this emergency. Yes, it's very nice. It's very nice instead of blaming each other. But other cities are doing that too now. Not everyone, but a lot of them are. Hello.
Hey.
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Can we talk to you for a bit? Oh, Kasara and Lord Dohalim as well. I am pleased to see you are well. I am honored that you even remember me. I didn't expect to see you back in this neck of the woods. We have a favor to ask of you regarding business. Pelesian is running short on food right now, so we were wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect, see, my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand his business to Pelesian. I'll talk to them and ask if they can deliver some of our food to Pelesian as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelesian will be glad to hear that. Thing is, the wholesale food business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menancia has also changed a bit from how it used to be. Maybe that's why the crops aren't as bountiful as before. Kasara, can you do something about it? So commerce is also taking a hit. Okay, we'll talk to the Department for Welfare to see if something can be done. That would be great, thank you. You're so reliable, Kasara. You kind of remind me of the old Lord Dohalim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelesian. If you need help with anything else, let me know anytime. Thanks, I sure will. Oh, we have another favor to ask. Do you have any particular nutritious food that can part with at the moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sickly citizen in need. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I just ran out of stock. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I'm restocked, so it would probably be fast to go gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. You should have no problem gathering them. I appreciate it. We better go get started. Do we not have them on hand? Dang.
Kisara, you seem to have accepted your position as someone the people can rely on.
As a member of the Service Corps, being there for those in need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
Okay, I think the only thing we actually need is the boss fish. Yeah. So let's just teleport to a fishing area, which I don't know where that would be. I don't want to go here yet. I don't think there's a boss fish there. Is there a boss fish there? I think there is. Let's go to it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
A fish!
I hope there's a boss fish over here. Armored sturgeon? Is that a
You're still
boss
not done
fish?
fishing yet? Boring.
Yeah, it is.
You
What
need
is it?
patience to fish.
Square, triangle? Oh my god, they need to shut up.
This feels like a big one.
Awesome. Let's go. I clicked R1! I don't know why I did. There we go.
This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
Oh my gosh! That's a really rare species!
Alright, get me out of here.
This should be enough nourishing food. Let's take it back to Pelagian.
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Alright. Hopefully this is good enough for that lady.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
We brought food for you. Oh, Lord Dahnan. We talked to our merchant Vicent, and she promised to transport food to Pelagian. It should only be a matter of time before shops are once again flushed with groceries of all kinds. We also procured some nutritious items. Give these to your father and you should recover. Thank you so much for everything. If you're going to thank me, I'd like you to thank her as well. Dahnan? She's the one who took the reins in Vicent, and there's only so much I can do on my own. You're, that Dahnan. I don't... No need to thank me. No, thank you. I don't know what would have happened to my father if it weren't for you. Glad to be of service. I just thought all Dahnans around Lord Dahnan are his servants or something. Oh my... That's awful. But I see now that you're his equal. I guess from now on, Renans and Dahnans should work together like you two. You should just take one step at a time, just like you did now. I'll think about it. Please excuse me now. I want to get this food to my father. Now that the food problem has improved, I hope the situation in Pelagian has moved one step forward. It seems like Pelagian and Vicent are still in need of us right now. Yes, but that's just now. I am certain that eventually Renans and Dahnans will be able to live together in harmony, even without any one person to guide them. We still have a lot to do in order to achieve such a world. What if... Yes? What if such a day actually comes and we are able to leave our cities? What would you do then? What to do? What I really like is a nice quiet place near the water to relax. You don't mind such places either, do you? Well, I suppose you're right. Perhaps I shall be playing some music by the water. Oh, they're talking about living together. Stop. They're so cute. They're so subtle with it, too, with them. It's like, yeah, we're gonna be together. You've helped everyone in this nation have my thanks. You all gone way above and beyond for us. You are the ones who hold this country together. The day that my presence here is no longer required may come sooner rather than later. I don't know about that. Sure, more people are back to their old selves, but there's no end to the bickering and quarreling. You take care of whatever you need to do and then come right back. Beg your pardon, I intend to do all I can to ensure that day comes. Someday I'll make this a city filled with joy. That way you can leave it behind with a smile on your face. One other thing, this is for you, a small token of our appreciation. Oh my, I'm grateful for your kindness. I promise to make good use of it. Thank you.
We've visited countless cities, but everywhere we go, there seem to be more problems than before.
Perhaps. But no one can deny that the reconstruction efforts are making steady progress. Where we are now is just the first step on a long road.
That's right. With this kind of work on such a large scale, it will probably take decades to complete it all. But if everyone works together towards the same goal, I know we can create a world without suffering.
That's right. And even now, there are people with the same ideals as us, all over the world, working to improve their lives. We'll have to do all we can to protect them, and to ensure they can continue to do so in peace.
The thoughts and actions of the people alive today will shape the world of future generations yet to come.
Yeah? If you see something wrong with the world, the only way to make it better is to step up and do something about it. The people we've seen aiding in the reconstruction have reaffirmed that belief.
Still, it can be hard to be optimistic, given the current circumstances.
I know, but that's all the more reason for us to keep working to see this through to the end, right? We'll also have our own dreams and goals to work toward, for the sake of the future we're building.
You're right. As long as we're together, I'm sure we can do it.
Look at them. I love them.
understand your willingness to go to great lengths for your ideals. But I do hope that you're able to take some days off to rest.
I could say the same of you.
I get it. Because if you both have a day off, you can spend it together, right?
That's not what I meant.
It wasn't?
Dahnan like, wait, you don't want to spend time with me? Puts his fingers together. Like, why is that one? Okay, whatever. Law will be finished with his before anyone else is. Interesting.